Barcelona going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again. Who is going to come out on top this time? And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim?
Well, what a game this is, Peter. The pressure on both sets of players is tremendous, and they're both expected to win no matter what. It doesn't matter if you're contesting a title, a final, or just playing for pride. This one's always special.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. With so many... Lewandowski! Superb from Lewandowski! A finish right from the top draw! Barcelona are in front! There was to be only one outcome.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And he's in on goal, and the shot! It's in! 2! And we've barely begun here.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the top.
Roll! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Lucky boy there, you lose the ball.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Drogba. Raul. He's having a go. It's a loose... Oh, he's been caught napping. And he's had a hit. Relentless. Just relentless. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A truly wicked strike. Nigh on perfection.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have...
Drogba! It goes to show he is human after all.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Okay. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Solot proves just a little bit too strong. Baresi. And it's Timber. Puyol. Now it's Solot. Baresi. All the way back. Abbiati, dominant, commanding, a true colossus between the posts. And Robertson. Adams. And it's Robertson. Here's a chance! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
That'll be a throw. And that is as far as they're going to go. Kukçu is always looking to break lines. Quality ball. Just about within shooting range. And the keeper threw out a limb.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least...
And we've reached half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Barcelona absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Barcelona very much in control here, 3 up and cruising. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Now it's Raul. Raul driving forwards. Now there's a fine ball. Throw in. And he's being shifted off it. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. It's Lewandowski! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, denied at the last.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Koke. Lookman. He's had it taken off him. Can he get on the end of this? Great vision. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Timber. Some really good ball movement. Lewandowski looking to penetrate opposition lines. He's tried one! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And this is Drogba. And it's Vitinha. Played back. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. 75 minutes played. Oh, that's a fine interception. He's having a hit! And how did he not make it 4?
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Raul, out towards the flank. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Nice sequence of passes this. Gives it back. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Good chance here. And he's lifted it over. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Well, to wait until now. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And he's managed to get through. Can he finish? Oh, it's come off the upright. And that's that. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Lewandowski taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly. Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Well, if you judge a striker by his goals, Ruud van Nistelrooy...
Van Nistelrooy! Out to the right, and that is a little undercooked. Vinicius Junior. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Cleared without hesitation. Van Nistelrooy. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with...
Oh, what has happened here? Looking for options for movement. That'll be a throw. Barcelona still without a single shot on target. Puyol. Played into space. Oh, that pass isn't the best. They've won a corner. Barcelona with the corner. They're first. Terrific! Oh, it rattles the bar. And now a sudden chance to counter. Ricky Puig. And it's Maradona. Rafinha. Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Mbappe. Great vision. Oh, good take in a good area.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ricky Puig. Goes for goal! Caceres with the clearance. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Ricky Puig plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's been cut out. Well played. Ricky Puig. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And the return pass. Puyol. Raul. Referee. Oh, shooting chance! Big relief. It just needed better contact.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Short changes him with that pass. And it's Maradona. Van Nistelrooy played back towards his own goal. Over to the left. Tries the cross. Puyol tries to clear. Rudiger makes the interception. And that's been won straight back. Ricky Puig. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Bellingham. He has found the way through. Been bundled over. That is a foul. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. A really close shave and the last action of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Maradona. Hazard looking to run onto it. Eder Militao did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Messi. Best part of an hour and still no breakthrough from either side. Subimendi. Madrid upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Camavinga gets it clear. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior picks it up out wide.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's quick to snatch it back. That has ended up in no man's land. Azar. And still we await the first breakthrough. Maradona. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in a...
Oh, smashing header! We've got a goal! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Madrid choosing to make the first change. So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Casillas deals with that nice and simple.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Knocks it into space. Ferran Torres providing an outlet on that flank. It is a corner. Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. And that has been knocked clear.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Endrick unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. They get a throw in. Two minutes to be added on. Can he get on the end of this? Koundé calmly anticipates. Tries to pass it through. It's Lewandowski! The whistle has gone and it is all over. Barcelona can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then. Rafinha completing his first century of appearances here today, and that has not gone unnoticed.
Yeah, something that I mentioned to him in person before the match, Peter, although it took some time to register. Pretty much the same with me on my 100th game. I was more focused on winning than anything else.
And he's been shifted off it. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Takes a shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Madrid penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's quick to get it clear again. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And this is Bebeto. And he's only too happy. Mbappe! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And this is Hazard. Change of plan here, perhaps. Hazard. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Takes a shot! Good try. Very good try, in fact.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
And the pass is intercepted. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, played through for the wide man. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Bebeto. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he's managed to get free. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Oh, no joy this time. Camavinga. Out to the left it goes. Puyol. And there is the half-time whistle. Reflections on the first half?
And the boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game. And it's easier said than done, as we know.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
That pass has been well intercepted. Here comes the cross. And he's there to clear it. Lewandowski.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, that's fabulous. Lewandowski. Howson gets it clear. No foul, says the referee.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
He's picked his way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Araujo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Belletti aimed beyond the defence. Puyol cuts out the pass.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Oh, super ball! Shot a goal!
Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Driving forward, looking to play him in. Played into space out wide. And it's claimed by the keeper. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. Now it's Raul. Can he get onto this? That'll be a throw-in. No, again there's no way through. He's found a way through, and this is Bebeto. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they...
Oh no, what has happened here? Shoots!
Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Mbappe clearly furious with himself there. They looked for all the world like they were going to go 3-up.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. Gonzalo Guedes plays it short. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Goes looking wide. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He's got away. Ricky Puig. Bellingham. And it's been played through. He has found the way through.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
So, power or guile, what's it going to be? So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. And Iker Casillas somehow saves it.
Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do. Absolutely terrific. Terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Corner number 2 then. Alvarez. Oh, that pass isn't the best. It's a searching pass. Nice interception, well timed.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Barcelona perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment. The end of the game.
Reflections?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this.
Where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
And already we're underway here.
Peter, I think there's a good chance that opposition strikers today will have their work cut out with Vito Baia, simply because he's been a high achiever all through his career, and that winning mentality remains very, very strong.
Yeah, the judge keepers by absence of mistakes, and he makes very few.
I'd be happy playing with him behind me.
And he cuts out the supply. Threads one in. Hazard gets into a good position. Cleared away. And that has left him in a heap. Shot could be on. Lewandowski! Oh, that was a half-decent effort. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Nicely shaped ball.
It was indecision all around. They have to do a bit better than that.
Delivery from Mbappe. An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
And we have our very first corner. Chouameni gets it away.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Roll. And here's Camavinga. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He's had a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
Corner number 2 then.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And this is Raul.
Raul really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
It's Raul! Decent enough try.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Out to the right. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. And it's Azar. And this is Lewandowski. Rafinha. Ricky Puig. And the pass is intercepted. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He's shifting through the gears here. 5 minutes till the break.
Lewandowski really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball.
And the shot! We've got a goal! A goal at a really telling moment. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Madrid have their opener. It is a goal of real significance. And a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And we are back underway.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
And here's Messi. Ricky Puig. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Eder Militao. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Rafinha. It's a good run down the right. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just...
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
He's having a good look here.
Well, I think they could do with making this count, especially from here.
the target.
Well, conceding free kicks in areas like that are an invitation to the set-piece technicians. They have to cut this out.
Now it's Lewandowski. And that's put paid to a promising move. And he's picked it up out wide. The ball's swung in. And it's hoisted clear.
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Nicely spread. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Ricky Puig. Plays a sharp little ball here.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
That has been cut short. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't...
Good chance here! And that could have brought them level.
Well, at least it's earned him a little applause from the boss. The finish was lacking, but everything else was pretty good.
Chouameni. Looking for options for movement.
This usually is the time
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicator.
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Tony Adams. Now, there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
He just had so many strengths. You could go on all day about him, couldn't you?
Well, the epitome of solidity, thanks to his winning mentality and ability to organise a back four. You don't argue with Tony Adams. You do what you're told.
And the shot! Goal! Spain! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Just about within shooting range. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Now it's Perez. Ball is over the line. That is a brilliant interception. That is good alertness. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. That pass has been well. It's Morata! Oh! Fantastic! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they're at it again in double quick time. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Spain are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Oh, there's the clearance. Looking for option. Oh, what has happened here? Tries to pass it through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Adams. It's Bellingham. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Yamal, and he's managed to get free. And he's managed to gift it back. Kane. England looking to pass their way through. Now he's got space here. Tarkowski promptly onto that, and that is that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He can get that clear. Spain have reclaimed it. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Spread it left. Well, that has not gone well. Tarkowski. That's a decent clearance. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Reflections on the first half?
England really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players. Otherwise, this one's as good as done.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too kicked.
Can he finish? Denied by an instinctive save.
Lamine Yamal really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Alexander-Arnold. Foden. Great vision. No, it's come to nothing. Kubasi.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Nico Williams. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Palmer. Rice. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Tries to play it through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It is a corner. And we have our very first corner. And it's going to be another one. Corner number 2 then. Bellingham attempts a clearance. Now, can they get him away? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now that's well seen too. England perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Pinches it off him. And they win it back again. Now it's Yamal.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Tries a shot! Palmer. That's a lovely, delicate pass. Looking for the run. And this is Kane. Oh, shooting chance! Dani Olmo. 5 minutes left on the clock. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Rice. Now it's Bellingham. Now who's going to be first? Bellingham!
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
And that's that. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us.